got some Wi-Fi issues. Hopefully, Xfinity can come and fix whatever is going on in my neighborhood. I don't know what's going on, but I know I got some janky Wi-Fi right now. So when I come off of camera, I'm a little shaky. So we ain't going, or I'll freeze up. So with that being said, thank you again for that wonderful introduction. We like to welcome everybody to the biggest, baddest show on the planet, where CEOs come together to build our businesses. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know we are in the tip drill version of Pass the Ball. So, I need y'all to come off mute. I need to feel y'all's NRG. All six of y'all that's on here today. I mean, all 18 of us that's on right now. So, real quick, too, if you have some teammates, if you're building a team, send out a text message. Let them know that we are here, we are live, we are on fire, and this is the place to be to plug in and get all your nuggets. So, with that being said, I got three questions for y'all. Team, how y'all feel?
Fire
What up?
up,
And what's up?
My
my
intro.
income.
And this is where we get. This is where we get
There's
to use
something
a.
that you need to always be doing is looking at your business, talking.
There you go, Connie. Connie, we can hear your whole. We can hear your whole background, Connie. We know that you are locked. You ain't you're plugged in, but you're probably not all the way locked in. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the last question I got for y'all is who gets a green sheet?
That's it.
Everybody get the green sheet.
Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets.
Woo! I don't know what it is about that guitar part. That guitar part be getting me going. But real quick, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pass the ball. We're gonna get this thing rolling right off the break. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pass the ball to somebody. She might not even see this thing coming because we don't even know if she locked in or logged on. So I'm gonna pass the ball to none other than Miss. Uh-oh, hold on. Did she drop off? Man, she dropped off. I was going to pass it to Connie.
There.
I was,
Oh, she's there.
I ain't
is she?
drop off. I'm still
Oh, yeah,
here.
there you go. I'm going to pass it to none other than Miss Connie. The floor is yours. What's going on in your neck of the woods?
Well, besides the snow, nothing. I'm reaching out to the to people that I was contacting in my older when I was working with other people. So I've been reaching out. I've contacted like 10 people. Of course, I've gotten two response.
Okay.
Um, and I've been having a little difficult with my daughter. She had a baby and she's been sick as well. So I have to stop sometime when she calls me because she's going through some things, and that takes me away from it, and it causes my mind not to focus on what I'm doing because she's it's bothering me, it's worrying me.
I
So
got you.
yeah, so I do step aside sometimes with that, but I'm trying to get my Georgia license because all my family is in Georgia,
Okay.
and I know a couple of few people there has asked about insurance. So and I want to get my sisters and my her children with some insurance as well because they're in college and they're away from home. And so yeah, so I'm working on a few things. And
Okay.
sorry about that noise that I had in the background. I just wanted
It's
to say,
okay. We gonna mess with you.
yeah.
We
And
gonna
see,
mess.
when I wanted to say when my pastor at church one day, he said, what he said, everybody say everybody. And my whole mind went to everybody get a green sheet while I was in church. I was so,
I love it. Love it. Love it.
all right.
And so
And let the
Connie.
church say amen.
Yes.
So Connie, who are you passing that ball to this morning?
La 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 la. Let me see. Oh, let's try. I'm going to go ahead and pass it to my girl, Tawana.
To
I was
one.
thinking, like, I said, she gonna call me. She gonna
You
call.
do it. You do it. You do it.
All right, Grand Rising, everyone. Yesterday I didn't get on the training, and I forgot because I was on a call, talking to an old friend and a prospect. Hadn't talked to her in a long time, so I started giving her a little education on what we do and how we do it, and she's talking about her job that she didn't want to be at. So I was trying to pique her interest with doing insurance. She said, "I got to talk to people." I said, "Yeah." Yeah, I don't know if I wanted it. I said, "Okay, so what you're going to do is be someone that I asked for referrals." She said, "Oh, I can do that," which means you can talk to people.
Right.
So I left it alone. She said, "But no, I'll get you some referrals." Yes, we're gonna we're gonna set up the thing for my granddaughter. And I said, "Okay, great." But I was like, "What time is it?" So I said, "Oh wow." So I felt a little bad for not being on the training yesterday. I just want to throw that out there, but at least I was still working. But
Right.
it tickles me when they say, "I want to talk to nobody, but I'll get you some referrals." I say, "You gonna call them up?" Well, yeah, I gotta let them know you call it. I said, "Okay."
Man, Tawana, that's the craziest thing because it's really a mindset, and it's a funny thing because people will be like, "Well, I'll do it for you. I'll call people," not realizing they calling people, they talking to people, and if they want to stay in that, this is a teachable moment. If they want to stay as a referral agent, just make sure that you figure out a way on the side that you that you work out something where you compensate them however you compensate them. But it's the weirdest thing. It's like they won't want to join you in business to do the exact same thing that they're doing to get paid. You just got to study and get a license. But if they just want to be a referral agent, guess what? Just let them be a referral agent. So great,
Absolutely. We can work on
great.
something as business partners. I'll compensate you for sending me referrals. She's like, "Okay." I'm like, all right, let's go.
That's
So
a nugget, y'all. That's a nugget. You get you 5, 10 referral agents, man. You don't understand. They'll really, really, um, that compound effect will set in, and you'll be getting referrals when you least expect it and when you need it. So, who you passing that ball to, Tawana?
okay, so I'm gonna pass it to this wonderful lady. I have not heard from her in a minute, and I had the opportunity to spend some time with her and Takesha when we were in Canada, and we had a great time. My sister Cynthia Swiggett. Cynthia, there
Good
you go.
morning. Good morning. Thank you, Tawana, for passing the ball. My money making activities are my goal today is to follow up with some clients I did illustrations for, but my goal is to touch 20 people today. Also, input my information in the tracker because the tracker is keeping me organized and just ask them the questions and in the underwriting questions that is on the application so you can help better qualify the questions. So if a client tells you I don't take this medication, but if you have been prescribed for it, it is in
Mm,
your profile and it is going to count against you. So make sure you clarify to them that if they got it filled, their medical records is going to reflect that.
I
And
love
I
it.
also enjoyed helping Kiosha yesterday. So sometimes you're just one phone call away from reaching out to someone to helping them get to the next level.
I love it. I love it. And
I have a
you just
question. Go ahead, John.
you just said something, Cynthia. I hope everybody's picking this up. When you're talking to folks and you ask them, are they on medications, right? If you're going through the green sheet, you ask them if they're on medication. If they say no, make sure you keep them in the pocket and you say, well, have how many are you prescribed any medications? Because people will be quick to tell you that they don't have or they're not taking any medications, but you want to dig a little deeper and say, are you prescribed or have you filled any prescriptions like Cynthia just said? Because I know there's been a couple times I've asked people, have they had any medications or taken any medications? They'll say no. You come back, man, it's a whole laundry list of medications that they're prescribed. So that's a big one. Thank you, Cynthia. Tawana, you had something that you want to add?
You hit the nail on the head. Like if they prescribed it, I was gonna ask Cynthia to clarify that. But yes, if they prescribe it, yeah, it's
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
No,
that's big.
if you feel it, right, Cynthia? If you feel it, it's on there, right?
It's if you feel it, it's on there.
Okay, but as long as they prescribe it and you don't feel it, then it shouldn't show up, correct?
Normally it will not show up, but if you got it prescribed and not taking it, it's just like you taking it to the insurance carrier.
Right. Okay.
Mm. Hope y'all picking up what Cynthia just put down. Who you passing that ball to, Cynthia?
I am passing the ball to my coach that helps everybody and does not um mind helping anybody and everybody and knows a wealth of knowledge. And I hope she's feeling well today. Miss Takesha Carr, do you feel like sharing with us today?
Good morning. Good morning. I don't have a lot of activities to get under the weather.
Takesha,
But
you got
every other,
Takesha, you got to come off that earpiece or whatever. You sound like you way down the street.
She
I know
wasn't
you're
feeling
not.
well.
I know you're not feeling well today, too.
Okay, can you hear me better?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, activity is a little slower than usual. I haven't been completely unplugged, but not as plugged in as I normally am. I have did a couple of green sheet applications on last night. I did get an opportunity to speak with a longtime friend of mine and actually get some quotes for her and her family. And I did another green sheet appointment for a referral that was given to me from a conference that I did. I did a seminar back in December, and the host of the seminar is still sending us referrals. So I did another green sheet for another family. So we'll be looking to do two show force for those individuals this week and get some applications for them. In the midst of not feeling well, I've still been working. And also, just some great news is going on within the team. I want to pass this ball over to Keosha Boykins and allow her to share her great news with the team. Keosha?
Is Kiyosha on today? I don't see her
Yeah,
on.
she's on, Kiki.
Oh, that's
Good.
Kiki.
Good morning. Y'all know I'll be driving this early. But well, I guess I was able to get my promotion from my app I submitted yesterday. And along with that, my sister, she also got her promotion as well. So that's my good news. I had a couple appointments yesterday and I'm, working on my green sheets, illustrations, and things of that sort. So hopefully I'll be getting a few more applications next week.
All right, so I'm gonna translate. Kiosha is killing it, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. Kiosha is killing it. She is putting in. She dropping MBTs like she dropping bombs. So she got a promotion, and one of her associates got a promotion. So y'all got to come off mute. That is not a small feat. That's something huge. Let's come off mute and give her a village.
Go,
Clap,
Kiki.
clap, clap. Yay, yay, yay.
Yes, congratulations.
Congratulations.
And
Woo!
her new recruit did it in 10 days, you
Congratulations.
guys. In 10 days, her new recruit got promoted to SFA
Yes.
That's what
Wow,
I'm talking about.
congratulations.
through
Man,
applications, not recruiting, through applications with promotions.
mm, woo. So Kiosha, who are you passing that ball to? You're driving. I don't know if you can see. Um, but if not, Takesha will pass the ball for you. You see how I did that, Takesha? All right, I'll pass the ball for you. So with that being said, I'm gonna take the
Thank you.
ball and I'm gonna pass it to, let's see, drums, please. I'm gonna pass it to a lady I have a tremendous amount of respect for. She has a lot of energy. When I tell you, I know when she passes her test, she is going to be on fire. So I want to pass it to Ramunda with the DR in front. I don't know
What's
if I.
up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody?
Woo! I told you she on fire. I told you.
What's up,
Oh my
everybody? That's your
goodness.
girl Ramunda with the DR in front. What's up, everybody? It's a great day to be thankful. Thank you, Uncle Jock. I appreciate that. You know, I can get nothing but straight love to everybody. I've been enjoying myself. I have been talking to people, and people's like, well, when you get it done, let me know. I said, I get it done now. We ain't gotta wait. But I'm excited. I appreciate every last one of you all. You know, sometimes I can't come off because not in the right proper gear at that moment, but I can give you the voice. And so, but I've been doing things, I've been coming on the trainings. I've been telling people like I'm so excited because you get an opportunity to learn. I have friends that already was in the agency of insurance, but I was telling them, I said, have you all experienced this since you started? You've been doing your insurance? It's like, nah. I said, let me tell you something. When you're ready to come over here with me, let me know. I got you covered. I work with an
Hmm.
awesome team that is inspiring. It makes me so excited. I'm trying to get grandmother in the clock. I ain't trying to go through the test. I'm trying to get grandmother in so I can get started. But I am so honored. But yes, I have been talking to people and telling them, you know, that I think it's an opportunity that most people don't get to have is understanding what is life insurance, what is universal, what is whole term, what are these things, and a lot of people have really gotten shortcut by purchasing insurance and not getting the full deal. And not realizing, I was talking to my godmother last night. She was talking about retiring. I said, "Well, hey, they even have a retirement policy that you can roll over into. That's I think we mentioned taxable. I think Uncle Jock, you mentioned as well. So I was telling her this thing. She said, that's good to know. So definitely have been spreading the word. I appreciate y'all very much. And this a girl, again, this your girl Ramunda with the DR in front, come by way of way. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you.
So Dr. Ramunda, I said it right. Ramunda with the DR in front, right?
Ramunda with the DR in front, baby.
Man, I love how many of y'all can feel her energy? How many of y'all feel that energy she got going on?
Ooh,
I love it. I
absolutely.
love it. It's on fire.
That's what I'm
I'm
talking
sharing
about.
it. I'm sharing it. I'm sharing it. I'm sharing it. I'm sharing. We got a
Oh,
lot to be
yeah.
thankful for.
I love it, love it, love it. And who you passing that ball to, Dr. Ramunda?
Oh man, I love to pass the ball to any. Let's see. I ain't heard no King's voice on here in a minute. I ain't heard no King's voice. I need to hear a King voice.
You
All the
got a
queens
hand
have
up.
definitely spoken. Let's close it out with a king, I guess. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and get my co-partner with it, Mr. Troy, because I love Mr. Troy as a wake-up call in the morning too. Mr. Troy, share that energy.
Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel honored now that I got it from Ramunda with the DR in front. That ain't nothing but the truth right there, and that's for sure. Well, I'm just trying to hang on to Kiki's wagon right there because I've been doing the same thing, just putting in some applications, doing some NBTs, and it's good when you know you can stack the deck and fill up that pipeline a little bit, and keep some cash flow going. So when you start seeing it, you really don't want it to stop. So it kind of like motivates you to keep it, put a few more in, and do a few more calls and do all the activities that lead to, some generating of help for families and obviously your own bank account. So, closed mouth don't get fed. So, with that being said, I'm going to pass the ball to none other than the super lady that is always doing more than what she knows she's doing and moving her business right along, taking some steps and some tips from Uncle Jock, actually. And that would be none other than Miss Jackie Ballard.
Good morning, everyone. Get excited because we're in a new day and every day is a fresh start. So, again, just talking to people. Um, I was able to get schedule another appointment yesterday with some friends to
Woo, woo,
talk to
woo.
them about some life insurance. So I had two appointments on my book and just just um just talking to people and learning and understanding that we have a lot of people in our community who do not have life insurance. And not only do not have it, but they don't understand a lot about life insurance. As
Yeah.
I'm talking to people, I'm understanding the first thing they say is, "Oh, I can't afford that. That costs too much." You know, that's not in my budget. I can't afford to get life insurance. And I was speaking to a young lady at work yesterday, and I said, "How can you afford not to have it?" So I asked her,
Mm.
"How can you afford not to have it?" And she stopped for a moment and thought about it. So I said, "I'm just asking." I said, not pushing or anything, but when people tell me they can't afford it, the question I ask them is, how can you afford not to have it? And then that leads to a different conversation. It kind of turns the conversation around because now I have her thinking about, like, wow, maybe that is something I should look into. So again, just talking to people and putting my name out there, letting people know what I do now, and like I think it was Twana said, just referrals, just asking people, hey, if you know anybody who's looking for insurance, call me. Because a lot of people in my community know me for selling food, doing the catering thing. They don't know me
Right.
as a life insurance agent. So I'm just trying to put that out there to everyone. Again, just learning, loving the call, loving the call.
All right, Jackie,
Thank you
guess
guys.
what? We can pull this over because you be dropping little bombs and you do it so smooth that I gotta pull this thing over. Did y'all hear what she said? How can you afford not to have it? Ladies and gentlemen, once you start just talking to people and getting into your groove, and I can already tell, Jackie, that you are comfortable talking to people, and
Yeah,
the thing is, when that conversation just becomes a natural conversation, and people, I had a conversation yesterday with somebody where we were talking about how it's unfortunate, but people in our community, they run from the conversation.
that's
And it's
so
because
true.
they're not educated. It's because we've been sold the bad bag of goods that makes people think that the only way that you can benefit from life insurance is somebody has to pass away. But if you ask the question, are you and your loved ones properly protected? And they say, well, they might say, well, it costs too much or whatever. I don't know if y'all picked up what she put down. How can you not afford it? Once you peel back that onion and expose some stuff, people, those will be the same people that tell you they can't afford it, that's popping bottles in the club, that's buying the new Jordans, that's buying the
Yes.
new purse, that's buying the new pocketbook, that's going out to the daggone buying crabs every other week. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have these courageous conversations, but the only way that you can have the courageous conversations is you got to know what to say. The only way that you're going to be able to know what to say is you got to plug in. So, Jackie, thank you for plugging in. That's the way, that's how you know what to say to these folks. So, thank you for being some new inspiration on this call. Who you passing that ball to?
Um, I am going to pass the ball to a gentleman I enjoy listening to, and I always pick up nuggets from him. Um, Mr. Steven Short.
So I'm thinking, as soon as I turned my camera on and looked over and seen, I said, she gonna call on me. But I was thinking of something when you just said, can they afford to make it, right? Think like this in your mind. 'Cause I was thinking earlier, when I was thinking earlier, because we always talk about this is a numbers game, right? And we looking for the number to explode. So think like this as numbers, and we think for numbers. If you go to excuse me, Starbucks, right? And you get a cup of coffee a day, and you probably treat somebody a day of of coffee a day. Do you know that that's enough so they could pay for a premium if they do it in 30 days? Because that's only a cup of coffee a day can get you a premium. And thinking of that, because if we really think of numbers, it's certain numbers that have it by mind too. Because everything in life is based off numbers. Because say like if you go into the store, you say, how long got to take to get there? How many miles away? Because everything is numbers. Because they say, well, send me the figures. Send me the facts and the figures. Because it's numbers. Because numbers control everything when you really look at it. Even if your age, if in your education is by numbers. Take for example number 6, right? 6 years you finished at the 6th grade. After another 6th grade, after another 6 and 6, 2 times 6, 12, you're in the 12th grade. So that number 6 is always contributes back to you, always comes back to you, because the numbers is the important thing. If you make the right number of calls, you can make a contact. If you make a meet on a couple people on the street, you meet enough amount of people, you get a contact because it's all in the numbers. Because this whole business right here is a numbers game. So just think about that. What is your number? And what is your number? That's your income that you're trying to raise to obtain. Because all of your numbers, because it's in your head, because your numbers are in your head. Because everything that you did is already calculated for you through math. So if you got the right, if you have your number, you always can make some things. So I always wanted to ask anybody, do you have your number?
Woo! Thank you for sharing, Mr. Short, the money man himself. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pass the ball back to none other